New THC rules are going into effect on Friday, banning Delta 8 products. This comes after months of back and forth legal challenges. Fox 7 Austin's Angela Shen joining us live in studio to break down the new rules and has reaction from a smoke shop owner.
Yeah, it's been a scramble for businesses. The shop owner I spoke to says he expects to lose 30% of his store's revenue, and it's even worse for wholesalers who are trying to get rid of those products as fast as they can. Now, under the new rules, anything other than Delta 9 will be considered a controlled substance. Delta 8 products will have to come off the shelves. The new regulations also have a 0.3% THC limit for consumable hemp products. Delta 8 was first targeted for a ban in 2021, and that was later blocked by a Travis County judge and remained legal for years. But this year, that was overturned by the Texas Supreme Court. Now, here's a clip from the shop owner I spoke to. When he says dishes, he's talking about the Texas Department of State Health Services. After that clip is a soundbite from a recent Senate committee hearing.
It's making it difficult. Yeah, we're running around like chickens with our heads cut off trying to figure out what we can and can't do. We've already called dishes and asked them what we can and can't do, and they had completely different information than what the Travis County Sheriff told me I can and can't do.
They know they're going to get laws passed against them, and then they sue and tie it up for decades so that they can expand their addiction and trap more people in it. That is their MO.
So, Angela, obviously this is something that continues.
Right. I don't
it's
see
not
this,
definitive.
Right. I don't see this coming to an end anytime soon. I mean, this battle started 5 years ago.
Right.
And I think there's going to be more court filings that come out. There's going to be more back and forth. So I don't think this is just it for these businesses. There's going to be more back and forth. And unfortunately, it is really confusing for a lot of them. You know, the shop owner I spoke to, he's like, these different agencies are telling me different things. What do I do? I've reached out to APD and Travis County Sheriff's Office. They haven't gotten back to me yet as to what are they going to be looking for, what are they going to be enforcing. But of course, some of the customers' habits are also changing as well. That shop owner said some of them just want to buy as much as they can before the deadline. Others are like, maybe I should only buy things that will still be legal after July 31st. Others are just ordering from out of state, you know, getting it through the mail. And that's also a chunk of money that's not staying in Texas. So there's just so many different components to this. Definitely a lot of confusion within the industry, I'd say. And I think that's going to be ongoing until we find out what the next development is going to be. And so Senator Perry, who was in that soundbite, says he intends to file a bill the next legislative session that would ban THC products outright. And the Texas Hemp Business Council said they're going to continue to fight the new rules in court. Like I mentioned, I've asked the law enforcement agencies exactly what they'll be enforcing. Still have not heard back. And later on at 5:30, we're going to hear more about if customers are changing their habits.
Angela Shen, thank you.